I was, up to that point, I was doing really well.
Okay.
And after that...
what changed?
My back is aching. My back, and then it comes down my leg, across my knee, and go down to my ankle.
How's the weakness of the foot going? Is that better?
The drop foot?
Uh-huh. Bring your ankle up.
It's up.
Push down. Okay. Push down on this side. Good. Bring your ankle back up. Let me see.
It's up.
Yeah. Okay. Hold it there.
Was that, you know, I can live with that. I can.
Well, was that, did that, yeah, I know that's been there for a very long time, you know, and we talked about that's not going to change, but immediately after the surgery, actually, that was a little, you were pulling it back a little more.
It seemed like it.
Yeah, which I was very excited, unexpected, but excited about, you know, so I was hoping that that would continue to improve. I don't think we ever hear about, you know, something that's been there for 20 years or so ever come back. That's just not, you know, our bodies don't do that. But I was kind of, ooh, this would be a case study, you know. But, you know, we'll see. We'll still see. But the pain you're talking about is on the right side, and that.
It's in the incision area, and then.
Show me. Stand up and let's take a look at your incision site.
Oops.
See, up until that, he had not complained of the back hurting.
Really? Okay. So I'm going to take a look at the X-ray a little bit closer, and we may actually get a CT scan there. You know, I did not know about your fall, so that. And can we just drop your pants just a smidge? Oh, there we go. That's all I need. Where is the tenderness? Where would you say?
He's
right in there, because you can see that swollen. Are you using any ice these days? No? Okay.
Been using some heat.
No. Okay. I don't want you using heat at this early a phase. That would be, you know, around the 6-month mark that I'd say it's okay to start using heat. For right now, we want to get that inflammation down as much as possible, as quickly as possible. Sometimes when the muscles get inflamed there, like it is right now, I can see it kind of swollen there. That can be the pain generator, that region. Now, that being said, knowing that you fell now, let me take a look at this again. Because in terms of the fusion mass, see all of these, the popcorn punctate stuff? That's the new fusion mass happening. Those are your screws at each of those levels. Those are your cages at each of those levels. And it doesn't look like, to me, when I just glanced at this, I didn't see anything broken. Here are the titanium rods on both sides, left and right. Here are the cages at each level. Here's the cross link, and here are the screws. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is let me see here.
Doctor, will you tell me what the cages are? What do you mean?
These things here.
Is that something you put in?
Yep. They are in between the. Let me see how the model here. There's something like this in there.
Oh, okay. All right.
So what it is it's a spacer. It's a bumper in between the two vertebrae. Whoop.
No, you're good.
Okay. If you want to get closer, go ahead.
I got it.
Or I can actually.
We want to hear what you say, because later on they ask me, what did he say?
Oh, okay. Well, I can also, if you guys want, have Amy burn these X-rays on a disc, so you guys have a memento.
Now, is that bone? I mean, is that some
this is
cadaver
just a plastic.
in his?
No, in him,
okay.
it's titanium actually.
Oh, okay.
So less chance of it cracking. Okay. Now, if we don't put, back in the days, they didn't put stuff in there, and that's what happened. You see it collapses, and that's the difference. Even if you have screws and everything holding you from the back, all titanium and strong, the amount of pressure that our body sees, it's going to collapse like that. That's why we put these spacers. Okay. That's what you have in each of the levels that we did the surgery. Now, if I also look, and you can see at the best at the top level, you can see the new bone starting to form. All of this white stuff there, that's new bone in between the two bodies.
That's good.
Yep. Oh, that's very good. You're only 6 weeks out. We don't really expect to see that yet.
Don't you?
Same thing here. See all of this? All of this? It's new bone forming. Okay. here, it's harder to tell because your iliac crest, your hip bone is in the way. Back here, all of this stuff that you see that's kind of like popcorn in there, that's new bone forming. So we're seeing it from the top level to the bottom. Actually, it's coming like this. So you've got quite a bit going on. So in terms of that, it looks okay. Now, when you tell me you fell and since then the back's been bothering you, it worries me a little bit. In the early phase of the healing after surgery, any little jostling or anything like that can inflame things, and you have to deal, it bothers people for, a good for a month or so, okay? But I, at the same time, don't want to miss anything. Let's say there's a little crack that had happened that I just can't see on an x-ray. We need a CT scan to take a look at that. Given that there was a change from, you were saying you weren't complaining that much before the fall, but after the fall it's been bothersome. How about we order a CT scan just to be on the safe side, just to make sure that
Where would that be?
What's that?
Where would we have this?
You can have it at any